Hi, Tim. Well, thank you for being willing to share your experience with a Zeus roof lantern blind. May I ask how you use the space and what space it is?
Hi, Steve. Yeah, my pleasure. The space is an orangery that we had installed as an extension a few years ago, and it's a lovely space, very light, very airy. It's a room we use an awful lot because of that lightness, and we're lucky to have lovely views over open countryside. So we feel it's a great space to be lots of the time. So we sit in here a lot, we read in here, we listen to music in here, we entertain friends in here, and it's a great space, a lovely room, and we spend a lot of time in here.
Well, certainly got a large roof lantern. How big is it?
It is pretty large. It's probably, yes, it's the room is 4 meters square. So the roof lantern is just under that, allowing for the reveals, but it's pretty large, yeah. But it does a great job.
Well, what prompted you, Tim, to invest in a Zeus roof lantern blind?
Well, we had two main issues with the room, which we love. One was in the summer. It could get very hot from June through to September, and very bright sometimes. And in the winter, it could get pretty cold. So we were looking for a solution to that, because we didn't want to just use the room when it was an ambient temperature. We wanted to be able to use it all the time. So we did quite a bit of research actually on trying to find ways of insulating the room to keep it warmer in the winter and to keep it cooler in the summer.
Well, it certainly has been exceptionally cold recently, middle of winter. So has it made a difference to the temperature, to your comfort in the space?
Yes, indeed. We've noticed a huge difference. When I spoke to Chris, your colleague, he talked about how even though you heated the room, when it's such a high room with the tall high glass lantern roof we've got, there would be cold currents circulating, and you'd often feel drafts even when you heated the room. And by putting the blind in, he was pretty sure that we would be able to insulate that and prevent these cold drafts circulating round. And as soon as we put it in, we were fortunate in the sense that we had 2 or 3 chilly days and some frosts at night, and the results were instant. My wife is the barometer for that, and she said just how much warmer the room is. And you can feel it. It is definitely warmer, significantly warmer, and we're very pleased with that.
And you mentioned the heat. Well, we haven't had any yet, but I'm optimistic, Tim, that come the summer, on those very, very bright sunny days, the Zeus roof lantern blind and the fabric you have will make a terrific difference to your comfort.
I'm certain of it. The blind is exactly what we wanted. It fits perfectly. It looks really good. And although we haven't got the sun in at this time of the year, it won't be too long before it comes in. And I know, looking at it, you can just tell that it's going to do a terrific job. As well as shielding us from the heat, it will also cut out the glare that could be a problem too.
And may I ask why you chose WindowTreat and how your experience with Chris went?
Yes, Steve. We looked at quite a few different options, but we didn't come across yours first, and we looked at a few others which we investigated. But we did our research on those, and they were the research we did wasn't positive on some of the methods of insulating the roof, and we were worried about the effects it could have by altering the aesthetics of it, as well as the actual physical problems that could ensue by some of these methods. And then we came across WindowTreat, and instantly we thought, this could be what we're looking for. And we were impressed by the testimonials that we saw, because people had similar problems to us, similar issues to us that they wanted to solve, and they were all very clear and confident that those issues had been solved by the WindowTreat blind. So we contacted Chris, and we had a conversation and a video link with him, and he talked us through the issue. We told him the issues, and he talked us through the possible solutions, and we decided on the Zeus blind. partly on the testimonials and partly on the confidence that it gave us talking to Chris, and that he knew what he was talking about, and we felt that it was going to be our best option, and we are very, very pleased that we did that.
Well, thank you. Was the installation a smooth process?
Yeah, but we had Chris said that the surveyor would come out, and Martin Julie came out a few days later and measured the room, and we had a chat with him, and he went away, and there's a leading time of 4 or 5 weeks, I think, 6 weeks, something like that, and he came back a few weeks ago with his, I believe it was his son actually. Really, really nice team, and they did a fantastic job. There was no mess, and there was no issue. Everything was done according to plan, and we were delighted with how efficient they were and what a good job they did. Terrific. Can't recommend the whole team highly enough.
Thank you for sharing your experience, Tim.
Yeah, it's my pleasure, Steve. We certainly don't regret it. We're very, very happy with what we've got, and we look forward to being able to use the room all year round without any problems from now on. So yeah, thank you. Thanks for doing a great job.